I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh, Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I score that.
Please you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odor and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And chat was sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I
Oh, Beardo!
Fucking
Long chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts. Peanuts.
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Boils and Ghouls. How are we all doing? Hope everybody is well. Alright, this is a bit quiet. Hope everyone is good. Everyone had a good day. Hey, my camera looks really nice today, don't it? It's still the webcam. It just looks, apart from me looking a bit jaundiced, looks very nice. Good evening, Paranormal Monkey. Justin, I was watching your stream last night. Obviously, it's Chris French. But I put a debunk out that wasn't quite right, so I had to fix it sharpish before I looked like a knob, more of a knob. Are they dead flies? Zombie flies. Good evening, everybody tuning in. Appreciate you. How are you doing? Sound check, sound check. There is sound. Anita Drake, how you doing? People are tired. Well, after my... What time? I woke up 9 o'clock. What day was it? Sunday morning. And I went to bed at 11:30 last night. Oh, did I sleep? Slept well. Reset into a normal sleep pattern. Thought you missed it? No. No. Right, I just seen Granny Dumpling. Where's the button? Where's the button? Gone. Finger, tickle, and copy. Ah.
Piss off, ghost!
So, we all good? Everyone had fun? Everyone enjoying the shit ton of content I'm throwing at the wall to see what sticks? Not a lot. I have to dip out waiting for a call back, possibly to get my niece from work because I'm a taxi now. As long as they're paying you. A good dumpy and good night's sleep. I didn't have a dump before I went to sleep. I just went to sleep. Put your lights on, you may see it. It's actually a lot brighter in the studio than it looks to you guys. Does it look dark? Because it shouldn't. Quite well lit in here. Evie Stevie. You know, sorry to the craziness earlier today on your other channel. It's alright. Nothing like a bit of a troll invasion while you're live on a second channel. Fine. The mods have the hammers ready for the banning. You'll need them, I think. Because they've been in my comments and everything. And I haven't banned any of them yet. There you are, Angie Metzner. It's Angie Metzner's birthday today, guys. Can we all, pretty please, wish Angie Metzner a massive happy birthday, loads of hearts and shit. I'm trying to thing with time because I can't find my rawr button. There it is.
Rawr. Rawr.
Vicky Hemming's been enjoying the content. Beardo is a little quieter. Right, don't start with the volume shit again, alright? Because everyone keeps complaining about the volume, and then I watch stuff back, and it's fine. Turn your fucking telly up. Hey, Mama Geek. All them happy birthdays. Look at them. Look at them all. Does it look really dark on stream, does it? That's weird. Yeah, it does a bit. Oh well. Is what it is. Ain't what it ain't. Did anyone bring cake? Did anyone bring cake for Angie? If not, you're all fired. The fuck did I walk into? You said my name. Privacy notice for you. Fuck off, Justin. Why am I so... Why is things quiet? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Beardo's going to get a copyright strike from Florida for that shit. Suck my ass. Andrew Metzner, thank you for the £10 on your birthday. Why are you giving me £10 on your birthday? But thank you very, very much. You're very, very welcome for the happy birthdays. I wonder if I've got the free ones to dish out. Is it that time yet? Hey. Send you 10 free gifted. 5 coming out now. Boom. Right, there's 5. So we got Crease Storm, Spooky Goob, Leesburg Paranormal, Deb Shady Lady, and Kaz Peters. Another 5 incoming. Boom. Hey, look. Leesburg's actually in when he got gifted. Let's go. Feral Muppet has got one. Lonely Whisperer's got one. Bruce Beaver's got one. Dazza Blake has got one. And David McQuilwayne. Anne Robinson, you're the weakest link. Thank you for the 13 months. Let's go. I remember the first time you came in, yeah? I remember it. Oh, it's Roger Bowen. Roger, is it really a birthday today? You're going to add a paranormal Pomeranian to Stream Deck? I'm going to, yeah. Scared Little Raven. Hello. And you were actually a scared little raven yesterday, weren't you? Wait, is that the right Raven? You're the one I sent loads of people to go and watch play Resi 7? And you were very scared. To the point where I subbed on my second channel just to make that jump scare go off. Trent Bennett, oh dear Lord. Dear Lord. Happy birthday, everyone that's birthday. Is it actually Roger's birthday? I never get a gifted sub and I'm always sad. Have you even turned it on to be able to receive them, Dandalf? Do you have gifted on? Or are you a brand account? What the f... Don't start, Mickey. I don't even know what a brand account is. Truly, I'm a brand account. Branded. Knobhead too many. Liked by some. Tolerated by loads. Not impressed with GOT's vid title. Even you can't defend this one, Beardo. Will to Rights, you are correct. I'm not going to defend it. I rolled my eyes at it. I told Paul I rolled my eyes at it. He laughed and he was like, watch the video and see the sarcasm. Fair. Ouija Brothers, same thing. It says something about the state of the paranormal where you've got to clickbait the shit out of your audiences to get views, because that's what it's fallen down to. People have got to do what other people are doing. I mean, I despise making some of the thumbnails and titles that I do, but I've got to do it. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 30 months. Hope the shit stops soon. Fuck 'em. Honestly, I'm enjoying shouting back at them. They're a bunch of fucking morons. Richard Larson, thank you for the 50 sex. Can I get a Negan for passing my truck driving test today, Beardo? Yes, you bloody can. Congratulations, my friend.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot
Pulling the lights on the
diggity,
charge on the
hot
camera.
diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
The chargeable lights, and I haven't charged them. W. Sean Bailio, thank you for the 4 months. Woot. Woot. 27, how you doing? G-Cat's got one too. Yeah, shocking, really. Shocking. Let's get the algorithm totally understand. It's a shame they have to do it, though, sarcasm or not. It does hurt the rep a bit for some. Yeah, and I'm sure that both channels have to take that into account. It's shit. It's absolutely shit. But you put up an honest thumbnail when you, especially when you're doing the paranormal investigating. You're fucking screwed if you went to an abandoned house, fuck all happened. Went to an abandoned house. I mean, the portal to hell I found quite funny because obviously the room is full of moths and Steve is terrified of moths. So I get the humour, but I can get why people don't like it. I'm not shying away from the question, but I kind of get it. But, you know, I mean, I did one for the Jumanji house. I call out a demon, and I did. People said there was a demon in the house, and I walked around calling out a demon. So I didn't clickbait, really. But I did, because I knew there wasn't a demon there. I was taking the piss. Glasgow Ghost Hunter, thank you for the £5. Even an albedo package should be with you tomorrow or Friday. Another one. Thank you very much. Lisa Parrington, thank you very, very much for becoming a member. Why is there so many? Vicky Emming has done it again. 20 gifted up there in the chat. Legend. Thank you. After rewatching the video you did about the doll, it did look like a mixture of the weight device vibration and the dude moving caused the arm to slowly move more. Yeah, obviously I had to put out a second video because I did get it wrong. And while me and Paul were on about the thumbnail, he was like, I think you've got that debunk wrong. Like, really? 2 cuts and then 2 massive movements? The timing on that would be incredible. Incredible. Paul was like, yeah, but if that guy is shifting and as it turns out, the guy was shifting his weight and the chair was creaking and that's why they made the cuts where they did. Learned a valuable lesson there. And fair play. Shout out to Lottie. That's the 3rd video. She took it really well and was like, yeah, you know, in fact, she told me I didn't have to put out the second video. And I was like, I do. Because if I don't, and I don't admit to my mistakes, I'm as bad as people I call out. So I respected that. And even 2 Ghost Girls, their reaction this time was a lot different. Shout out from Penryn B. Thank you, Dave Porter. Appreciate it. Action figures. Collectible. Action figures. Vito hasn't read the chat names yet. Oh, fuck me. 278 if you mean, you know. So, yeah, fair play to Lottie. Obviously she's picked my brain before about equipment. I've told her what I think of it. She still uses it, and she understands that means she's going to get called up now and again, so it is what it is. The thing about that is it's the time skipping that makes the movement more obvious. Yeah. The second movement was the slowest movement, and it was only a very small cut. But that first drop of the hand, that was actually quite a large chunk of time, because the guy dropped something, he sort of bends over, picks it up, and then sits back up. Miss Kelly, how you doing? Wendy, thank you for the £2. The haters are crazy, just jealousy. It's not jealousy, I don't think. I don't think it's jealousy, because they're hitting smaller channels as well. It's literally trying to silence criticism, which is fucking disgraceful. Disgraceful. Good evening. Jay Smith, good evening. The worst thing they've done is the privacy takedown on Seg when he hasn't broken any privacy. It was their own footage he used. And then the copyright strike on the podcast. I can never remember the podcast name. The strike on that podcast is absolutely fucking abysmal because they didn't use a stitch of footage. And they reckon they got struck because of a little logo in the thumbnail. Can I get a roar for Mrs. Rochettes, please? Yes, you can. Thank you for the 9 months.
Rawr. Rawr.
Conjuring Museum doesn't seem to be doing too well. Apparently, the Warren Museum is actually moving. Oh, blame the algorithm. Thank you. It's a bloody travesty. How fucking mean-spirited is that, though? For such a small, new channel. Absolute fucking disgrace.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Blame the algorithms for counterclaim. Yeah, I've talked them through how to do it, to go to Twitch and things like that. Because it's wrong. It's wrong. I know I used to toe the line really bad because I used to react to full episodes. I don't do that anymore. But to not play it and still get a strike. Well, yes, you can have a Mary.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
The one place is booked all the way until September. Where's all the footage, though? If this place is booked until September, which it might be, where is all the footage? Where are all the videos? And how come the people that have pro videos are not getting the views? We have a Possum Pete. Yes, you can. They've counterclaimed the dog and it's down to him to take the BTA to court. Now, 99% they back down, but I've got a feeling the guy may actually go further. The way he's fucking chest beat in on Facebook, I think he might. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very, very much. The Warren Museum looks nothing like it does in the Conjuring movies. It's like a shed of dusty tat. Right, so apparently, he's moving all of the stuff to a different location. So all the people that are booked in to that building up until September, what happens when he yanks all the Annabelle doll and shit out of there? They just get a house and an empty shed. But the house isn't haunted. It was never claimed to be haunted until now. Where's this other stuff going? Does he know something we don't about the Conjuring house? That is a total guess. Roger, happy birthday, guys. Please give Roger a happy birthday. Looks like it is actually his birthday. I thought he might have been winding me up. Please wish Roger a happy birthday. And I shall adorn you, sir. Okay.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
Martin C. Weller, bit of a down. Oh, shit. Diagnosed with kidney cancer. Martin, thank you for the £5. Holy shit, man. Kick cancer's ass, brother. All for fighting back these kinds of people. I do think you've got to be careful with this guy. Not scary or anything, but just how far he'd go to one-up people. Yeah, it's a risk. I know it's a risk. Dandalf, you know me well enough now. I can't leave well alone. There are great many people that have tried everything to shut me up. And all it does is make me fucking worse. I do wonder how much money he's got in the bank. Because there's going to be court cases landing everywhere. He's not a pit bull, he's a bacteria in the poo of the flea on a dog. Zing! Zing from Jolene. Jolene's normally so placid. Like, fuck that guy. I've been told for $50 an hour, people can live stream. However, there has to be someone with them at all times to stop mis... What? I've been told for $50 an hour, people can live stream. However, there has to be someone with them at all times to stop misinformation going out. No, you can't leave well alone, but it's almost gone once, and I'm worried. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I know it's retaliation, and maybe I should turn the other cheek. But fucking hell, I didn't even know who the fuck the guy was, and then he's on a live stream lying about me, consistently lying about me. Like everything that left his face was just not true. Oh, I'm getting fucking found out now. Shut up. calmest possible way can I say fuck that shit? $200 to $400 for a video to be edited. I wonder how many people have gone there, not captured anything, and they've said something in their video and they're like, you can't put that out. Maybe they're not being that strict with it. Maybe once people have paid the extortionate amount to rent the place out, they can't afford the edit. Good evening, Dead Cold Tales and Dead Cold. I'm representing under here, mate. Representing. Got the Dead Cold shirt on. Then if you talk to Creaky, have you talked to Creaky on a ghost hunt with you and Beardo yet? That shit would go viral. I'm actually going on the Creaky Blinder podcast tomorrow. I'm on there at 11 a.m. Hello, James. Surely it's up to them to prove to YouTube. Listen, I understand what Dandalf is saying. I really do. It is something that I've spoken about. It is something I've thought about. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know. Maybe I'll take all my rantings to Rumble. If they shut my Rumble down, it don't matter. It's difficult to turn away now, seeing how desperately they want the story to go quiet. They know they effed up. That's why the abusive strike is happening. They certainly would strike us. If... Tell Creaky to stream later for his fucking work. He's doing a 12-hour stream, Mr. Grey. He's doing 7 till 7. No way, man. That's antique now, mate. Never to be sold again. I know. Oh, Dead Cold. I do miss your content. I really do. Mama Geek, I've got chili sauce. I've got 3 bottles in the kitchen. I've got some, and apparently it's brutal. I haven't opened it yet. Wait until Mrs. Geek is off, and we can have some chicken. And, I don't know, I'll let you sniff the lid. Tell Creaky he's my favourite bald guy on YouTube. Sorry, Dan. Oof! Creaky's live stream is next Wednesday. I thought it was tomorrow. Are you sure? I know me and Creaky have been wanting to do something together for ages. And we can never... quite often live at the same time. Oh shit, no. January the 28th, I'm afraid, guys. January the 28th. I've been a knob. January the 28th. Not tomorrow. Ah. It is the 28th. My bad. Try the sauce on a live stream, Beardo. We all want to witness it. I could do. I'll have to do it on the second channel, though. If I put anything on you that's not paranormal or drama related... There isn't been any... I mean, if they just stopped... Shut up. There'd be no need. But they just keep going. Creaky Blinder has worked with Team Skeptic. Really funny. I've got all the time in the world for Creaky Blinder. He's a very, very funny man. And I got introduced to him because somebody said to me... Somebody accused me of stealing his video. And then Creaky came into the video comments. And he was like, no, they're similar. But he hasn't stolen anything. And if you look on YouTube, there's hundreds of these out. So in fact, we've both stolen, and then he listed channels. And that person still reckons I steal content. Yeah, that's cool, man. Just never ever speak to me again unless you bring cheese. Can my son Harry have a Negan? Yes, he can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Yeah, do you know what? I wish I had an ounce of the intelligence the Creaky Blinder's got. He is a very smart man. Now, he's not a scientist, but when he says, you know, when I look at science, you know he knows... I know all of the terms and the words he's using, but yeah, he's just really good. Oh, by the way, Beardo, what's some of your video work earlier? Not sure... with the Alpatian trailer. Yeah, all right. Appalachian is what I meant to say. And I said Alpatian or some shit. But I said 3 different versions and all of them were wrong. I don't know why I couldn't get that word out. That's cheese. Is that furry shit? Gouda is the best because it's Gouda than the... That was awful. It's the balding path that people walk. Ooh! Somebody's fighting back. Them's fighting words. You leave his head alone. I think everything is going to be okay, and Karma's definitely going to come back around on them. You said alpaca. Do you know what? Hey, at least I didn't get a text message this time, because when that lovely lady told me that I'm too old for a backwards hat and I'm stupid, Standoff was like, this comment made me laugh. I don't hear from him for weeks at a time. When somebody said I was too old to wear my hat this way, and she can't take me seriously, and I look a little bit silly, that I think she said stupid. Standoff, I can text message. Or a knob. What did you just call fit? I can't remember who it was, right? But there was somebody, I think she was Dutch. And she showed us cheese on a Twitch stream, and I was like, why has it got fur? And it's a type of cheese with fur on it, and I was like, you want to kill it first? What the fuck is it? I didn't say alopecia. Oh yeah, the backwards hat comment. A lol, hard in work at that. Hope Seg gets justice for the bullshit. I like your hair pulled back. That's what she said. Beto, you should do a sat-nav voiceover. Oh, absolutely not. Could you imagine it? Did he just say turn left at Alpaca Drive? No. Oh, dear. Can I get a ban, Beto? Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm thinking of going there, Mickey, to film an episode called My Alopecia Nightmare. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Alpaca bags. Oh, fuck off. Do the backwards hats cost extra? Oh, no, you just... 80s kids invented the backwards hat. And I'm an 80s kid, you know? I'm an old man now, but I was born in the 80s. Beto, do not get fed up with people having a go at you because it's not fair. Used to it. I'm kind of amused by a lot of it, if I'm honest. Apart from that fucking knobhead that called me a racist. That, of all the things, getting called a racist really, really pissed me off. But it looks like that's a burner account for somebody. Hi Beto, can I get a Corvette for me and Fat Rabbit? Yes, you can. I've got to find somewhere different for my stream deck.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
You're an 80s kid. I thought you were in your 80s. Get the fuck out. Mods, get rid of whoever that was. Beto, she meant that. Fuck off. Fantastic. How are you doing? 1980. Oh, rude. Reminded me of Seg trying to see Vicky Hemming. Well, I did it when Vicky first came to the community. Mythos did it the other day as well. I think he said something far worse at one point. Yeah, the race card has become so watered down, it's become an NPC drool. Yeah, that was the one that sent me over, but now the same... Do you remember the guy that was bouncing around live stream saying basically Andrea Perrin lied about the way she asked Jason Halls? And I was like, how dare you accuse somebody of that when they're at that stage of cancer? No, stage 4 cancer. Don't do that. What they fucked up yesterday on the second channel. They posted the exact same message but off their real account, and they've got a channel. And I had a look. Apparently he was followed home by a light. It's the fucking moon, you idiot. I was watching Dust Paranormal's live earlier. You played a bit of Beardo's vid, including the Corvette clip. It was funny. Avy Stevie, how you doing? Poor Pete is in the dark. I don't know why it's looking so dark on stream when it's... On my OBS, it looks so bright. When I started the stream, my camera looked awesome, but on YouTube, it looks awful. I don't know why. I don't know why. Haven't got round to reading it yet, but I should. What? Hello, my sweet, beautiful friend. What? Oh, right, you're not talking to me. I thought when somebody came in being nice, then it couldn't have been about me. PNC Paranormal, how are you doing? Rody, hello. Old Duffer. Anita. What have I missed? Probably fucking loads. Tracy Potts. Can Tinkle get a poss? Tinkle! Fucking Hannah, happy birthday. Yes, you can have a wee chat. Do your thing. I'm sure somebody's moving my Stream Deck buttons. I'm sure of it. Week 3 of overtime. I don't know why it looks so different on YouTube compared to my OBS. That's bizarre. Lita's World of Mr. Grey. Thank you for the heads up to visit Casper's site. I didn't realise he was going through a... Do you know what? I watched it. Fucking hell. I started to get a little dust in the eye. I mean, not just because of his recent... I didn't realise how much he'd lost so fucking close together. That poor guy. Calls himself the Pitbull, but he laughs like Muttley. Probably. Looks like you've got to turn the lights on. I mean, the shelf lights are not on because the batteries are... I haven't charged the batteries in them. But it's not normally that dark. Strange. Very strange. That room looks great. A Black Hat, it'd look better if YouTube... It must be YouTube. It's not anything I've done. Wait, I can fix this, right? Hold on! Right. Any second now, I will see YouTube because of the stream delay. Bet Pitbull has got a tiny wiener. Probably. Probably. That video of his bro... I just really, really feel for the guy. Holy shit, you know? I spoke to Casper site about a week ago. Just to say, you know, sorry you're going through so much. And then I was going to email him back because we've had a few conversations. A very nice man. I was going to email him back with all this. I was like, what the fuck do you say? I genuinely didn't know what to say to him. It hasn't really brightened it up that much, has it? 2 years of PNC para history. Have PNC been going for 2 years? Or have they? Well, fucking hell. Sorry, I can't do this right now. Brody, do real life first, please. What happened to Casper site? His brother unfortunately passed away from complications after alcoholism. And it's just that it's after he's lost so many family members in a year. It's terrifying that, because, you know, I'm close in age to Casper. Mr. Grey is. Most of the creators that I'm friends with, we're all around the same age. Terrible, horrible thought. Yeah. Awful. He lost his mother, and a couple of months later his brother. Yeah, and his stepfather as well. Sad. Bad things happen to good people. Yeah, I mean, Ben had every reason to never ever give me the time of day, and thus he's been in private very, very kind. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? 2 years. Right, so tonight we are going to do a video by the Y-Files. Rudy, if you are still here, I'm sorry for your loss. I missed the comment of what was going on, but I'm very sorry for your loss. So we're going to do the Y-Files, and it is witnesses of black-eyed kids, phone calls from the dead, and the cursed heart. Now, the cursed heart was a story I read as a kid, I think. Phone calls from the dead. I wonder if that's got anything to do with Cal Hooper. Is it Cal Hooper? I think it's Cal Hooper. And the black-eyed kids. Ooh. Pinky's Art and Craft, thank you for the 5 New Zealand didgeridoo doos. That's Australia. I'm so sorry. What an hobby. You know, you're stuck with me. I don't got to be a free taxi. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so doing the Y-Files. Don't start about the fish. I like the fish. Positivity. This may be almost as much fun as the Karen. If you missed the second channel live stream yesterday, it was yesterday. We were reacting to Ultimate Karens, and there was a Karen in a like a nursing home or something, and she was the spit of Gary Busey, and I couldn't contain myself. I lost it for ages. And I looked up, and there was a couple of people. All you could see was laughing faces in the chat. And then, who's Gary Busey? And then as soon as I brought up the side-by-side comparison of them, everyone had gone. Oh, it was fantastic fun. I detest the fish. Cynthia Boss, Bossy Boss. Oh my, the Gary Busey. God, that was funny. Gary Busey's twin. I'm going to make a short out of that because it buckled me. Absolutely buckled me. Right, let's go with the heckled fish. Love the fish. Parsley sauce. Oi! Can't eat heckled fish. Yevgen was in work laughing. There was a few people in work that got busted.
This episode of the Y-Files is brought to you by Factor.
Phone calls from the dead. Ooh.
Gather round because this happened. September 12, 2000.
Is it loud enough?
The 4:22 p.m. Metrolink left Union Station packed with commuters. Charles Peck stood in the aisle of the front car. He was 49 years old. He texted his fiancée, Andrea, "I'm almost there." That was the last message he ever sent. Minutes later, the commuter train slammed head-on into a Union Pacific freight train, both traveling over 40 miles per hour.
Oh my God, I'm
Combined
so
impact
sorry.
speed.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional. You can hear, but you can't see. Yeah. 1 hour later.
Commuters. Charles Peck stood in the aisle of the front car.
Stop complaining and use your imaginations, all right? You know what the fish looks like? You know what the dude looks like? Turn it up a bit. Professional idiot.
He was 49 years old. He texted his fiancée, Andrea, "I'm almost there." That was the last
My mother-in-law just called me a donkey.
message he ever sent. Minutes later, the commuter train slammed head-on into a Union Pacific freight train, both traveling over 40 miles per hour. Combined impact speed, 82 miles per hour. Charles Peck died instantly. 12 hours later, his family sat in the living room watching news footage of the wreckage. Then Andrea's phone lit up on the table. The caller ID said Charles.
Lee MC, thank you for the £5. To quote Duncan from Biker Grove, Jeff, man, you can't see. I don't have any sausage rolls, I'm afraid.
Breaking the rules. Put a sock on it, boy.
Let me guess.
I'm not coming in.
Of course you're not. The one day I need you to help me record, you're not coming in.
I don't feel good, human. My tummy hurts, and I'm so bloated I keep surfacing.
Professional being unprofessional.
My buoyancy is over character.
I told you not to eat the gas station egg salad.
The egg salad was fine. It's this ancient Egyptian diet. I'm gonna get rock-hard abs like the guys who built the pyramids.
I thought the Anunnaki built the pyramids.
They were management. The enslaved
It's a
humans
horror
did
show.
the actual work. Dragging rocks around a desert while giant aliens are screaming.
Do you have rolls? Fucking loads of them. Loads of them. Hacklefish.
At you in Sumerian. That kind of pressure gets you pretty shredded.
Shredded? You said you're bloated.
That's my body adjusting to ancient greens. It's activating my dormant pyramid-building DNA.
There's no such thing as pyramid building DNA.
Au contraire. 3 days on this diet, and the ancient knowledge is flowing through my gills. Yesterday, I had the sudden urge to align something to Orion's belt.
You rearranged the couch cushions.
To Orion's belt. It's called precision, human. Maybe educate yourself before you mock the ancients.
What do you even eat on an ancient Egyptian diet?
Yeah, warm beer and bread that tastes like disappointment. But on cheat days, I can have a lentil.
Dan Green, thank you for the 14 months. Happy birthday. Thanks.
You're not gonna get abs that way.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I've never built a monument that's lasted 15,000 years. Oh, please enlighten me with your modern fitness wisdom.
Just use Factor. They have meal plans to suit any lifestyle.
Hold on. Did you just use alien technology to levitate us into today's sponsor?
I sure did. Factor is a subscription meal service that...
I do like it when people put effort into their adverts. There is a YouTube video out there. And what was it? I subscribed to Factor to see if... Was it? I subscribed to Factor, or I spent $200 on Factor to see if the sponsorships were right. It was fucking brutal. It's like, pretty much everything was shit. Why doesn't your goldfish talk? It must be broke. Get a new one. You want to cuddle the fish? Hey, Bristol.
Delivers pre-prepared meals right to your door. They're fresh, never frozen, and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. Factor offers over 100 rotating weekly options, from meals and salads to breakfasts and shakes, all designed with flavor first.
Black Eyed Kids
and
listen to
Factor
Black
is now owned
Eyed
by
Peas with a
HelloFresh.
fish
And
eyed
with a
fish.
wider range of meal plans to choose from, there's really something for everyone.
Oh yeah, they look tasty on there. Watch them when the watch somebody that's not sponsored and what they get. Now maybe this guy was taking the piss, but it didn't look good. I mean, the chicken like that there, he was literally banging it on the table. Can I use that for fish bait? No, leave Hecklefish alone. When you need every meal to cost £10. Apparently it's expensive, yeah.
You can choose from plans like high protein, calorie smart, GLP-1 support, low carb, and more, depending on what you're working toward. And Factor meals are made with real ingredients. No refined seed oils, sugars, artificial colors, or artificial sweeteners, keeping you away from ultra-processed
Slop
foods.
in a tree.
I actually eat Factor every day at the studio. It's my go-to dinner solution for a clean, healthy meal, fueling me for a long night of writing or dealing with the fish. Head to Factor 75.
You saw the video on Factor. Yeah. Wiltshire Farm Foods. Yeah, that's a similar type of thing, right? But isn't that aimed more at the elderly? It's not like nutritional and stuff. It's more elderly meals on wheels type of thing that you microwave. Mackies look tasty in pictures until you see it and eat it. Hang on. I had the McDonald's when we went up north. We were coming back. We hadn't eaten for hours, so we were starving. We went to McDonald's and I had the Golden M. Holy shit, was that good. I actually really enjoyed it. Promises to make life easier with no effort. It ain't real. True. Posh chicken a la ding. True.
5.com or click the link below and use code the YFiles FB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase.
Code the Y-Files FB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off and get free breakfast for a year.
You got it.
Yeah, so
My
I
mum
don't
got
need to eat
something similar and it was shocking. My dad ordered them. He's 89. To finish my cat mats. What?
like I'm building a pyramid for alien overlords.
Nope, you can have real food.
Perfect. Hey, wait. Do you think the Anunnaki allow meal delivery? Because Gertie just reminded me we're building that guest pyramid in the backyard.
Wait, you're building what in my backyard?
I gotta go.
That's my fart sound. He stole my fart sound. They eat horrible stuff across the pond. That's why they migrate into Greenland. I say nothing about across the pond. Oh, Mackie D's isn't fit to eat. Expect 5 minutes before rushing to the bathroom. I know a few Americans that have come over to the UK and have had our McDonald's, and they say it's a lot better. 60 seconds before disaster would be a great stream. Been watching some today. 60 seconds before disaster.
My ancient grains are calling. And by calling, I mean I need to find a bathroom immediately. Yeah, no. Too late. Human, we have a code brown.
I like hacklefish. Hey, Simon. Quite fact, they sent me all the wrong things I'm allergic to. Oh, dear.
We think of telephones as everyday things, plastic and glass, good for ordering pizza or doom scrolling through social media. But since their invention, people suspected they could serve another purpose. Nikola Tesla built a radio to reach the spirit world. Thomas Edison believed he could do the same. He called it a spirit phone, a device to bridge this world and the next. In 1920, Edison told Scientific American he'd been working on an apparatus to see if it is possible for personalities which have left this earth to communicate with us. He died in 1931 without completing it, or so his assistants claimed.
Yes, Judith.
But these calls do happen. In 1979, scientists published the first comprehensive study of phone calls from the dead. They documented over 100 cases. 72% occurred within 24 hours of death. 89% featured heavy static or poor connection quality. 94% described voices as distant, mechanical, or hollow. Average call duration, 6 to 15 seconds.
Oh, obviously, I've watched Cal Cooper. I've also bought his book because Justin likes to have good guests on, and I buy their books because never stop learning, as Mr. Biddle says. There's some truth to some. There's truth to the claims that people thought that's what they were hearing, but especially with landlines, the old landlines, he'll get into it.
The pattern was clear. The calls were real. But were they messages from beyond or something else?
Everything was supernatural.
Sometimes the dead call to say goodbye. Sometimes they call with a warning. Dean Koontz is famous for writing horror novels, but his most terrifying story is one he lived.
It's a fucking haircut. Oh.
Koontz was in his home on a Tuesday afternoon in 1988, working alone in a quiet house. The phone rang, an unlisted number. He picked it up and heard a heavy rhythmic static crackling through the receiver. Then a woman's voice cut through the noise. It was faint, but distinct. It sounded exactly like his mother. But his mother had been dead for over a decade. Koontz didn't speak. He couldn't. The voice didn't say hello. It didn't ask how he was doing. It said only one thing, repeated in a flat tone. Be careful, Dean. Be careful.
Code Brown. Code Brown. I enjoyed it, John Boy, up until right at the end. The ending of it was atrocious. That's Danny Robbins' haircut. Yep.
It didn't sound like a recording. It sounded like a transmission from somewhere else. Then the line went dead. 2 days later, Koontz visited his father at a mental care facility. His father suffered from dementia. Koontz walked into the room and
You never pronounced it Koontz. Jimmy!
His father looked at him, reached into a drawer
and
pulled out a knife. The blade was 8 inches long and razor sharp. His father lunged and tried to stab him. Koontz caught his father's wrist, inches from his chest. His father was 73 years old, but fought like a man possessed. It took 3 orderlies to pull them apart.
No dreads, no.
Kuntz wrestled the knife away. He subdued his father without getting hurt. If he hadn't been on edge, if he hadn't been warned, he might not have reacted fast enough. His mother reached across whatever separates the living from the dead to save her son's life. But Charles Peck wasn't calling to warn anyone. He wasn't calling to say goodbye. He was leading them somewhere.
Huh? Trent, it's funny you should ask about the Backstreet Boys. Chat, you can blame Trent for this. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. You're welcome. I think at school you would have been in the same year, born September. I was born in June 81. You would have been a year old. Oh, September. Depends where in September you were born. I know it's going to be a challenging wank for some of you.
The Chatsworth crash was the deadliest train accident in California history. I lived in LA at the time, I remember it. The impact fused the trains together into a single mass of twisted steel. The fires burned for hours. Thick black smoke was visible for 20 miles. 2,500 gallons of diesel fuel leaked from ruptured tanks. The smell of burning plastic and diesel reached Northridge 6 miles away. Andrea was at the station waiting for Charles when the news broke. She drove to the crash site, but the police held her back. She joined his parents, his brother, his sister, and his stepmother in a waiting area. And they sat in that room for hours, terrified, waiting for the survivor list. Then they were waiting for the list of the dead.
See that? Heartthrob.
And then, in the middle of that silence, Andrea's phone rang. She looked at the screen. Charles. The room went still. She grabbed the phone with shaking hands and pressed answer. Charles? Baby? Are you there? She expected a voice, a cry for help, anything. She got static. That low, rhythmic hum, like wind blowing through a long tunnel, or someone trying to breathe through damaged lungs. The call lasted 6 seconds, then it dropped. The family stared at each other.
These are all through mobiles. I wonder how long ago. I'm trying to think. You know,
A dial glitch.
Mobiles?
Well, 5 minutes later, it happened again. This time, his son's phone rang. Caller ID? Dad. He answered. Dad, where are you? Static. Heavy, hollow silence.
Hey, Leanne.
Then the line went dead. Then his brother's phone rang. Then his stepmother's. For the next 11 hours, his phone launched a desperate campaign. It called everyone he loved, his fiancée, his parents, his siblings, his children. 35 separate calls. Each time they answered. Each time they screamed into the receiver begging him to speak. Begging him to tell them where he was. And each time they got that strange, hollow static. To the family, this meant one thing. Charles was alive. He survived the crash. He was trapped in the wreckage, maybe pinned, maybe injured too badly to speak, but he was conscious. He was holding his phone. He was pressing send. He was telling them he was still there. The family ran to the police station and shoved their phones in the officers' faces. He's calling us. Look, he's calling right now. This changed the entire operation. Before the calls, firefighters worked in recovery mode. They assumed everyone in the front car was dead. They moved carefully, treating the wreckage as a crime scene. But if a survivor was calling out, this was now a rescue mission. The fire chief sent 250 firefighters to the site. 50 paramedics stood by. They brought cutting equipment, jacks, cranes. Over 100 tons of steel had to be moved piece by piece without causing further collapse.
Shit.
Police contacted Verizon and traced the signal. Every call came from Peck's phone. Every ping came from the same location. The phone was broadcasting from the epicenter of the disaster, the lead passenger car, crushed to half its original size. The firefighters went back in.
How the fuck is he? If he's, how do you survive something like that?
The work was dangerous. Wreckage twisted under immense pressure, fires still smoldering, air thick with smoke and the stench of burning plastic and diesel. But they had a target now. They cut through steel. They lifted heavy debris. Every time the phone rang, they got a fresh ping. The signal guided them through tons of twisted metal. 35 calls, 35 pings. The rescue team worked through the night, exhausted, running on adrenaline and hope. At 3:28 a.m., 12 hours after the crash, the call stopped. Maybe the phone battery died, or maybe Charles had lost consciousness. But it didn't matter. They had his location. 1 hour later, just before dawn, they broke through the final layer of debris. They aimed their flashlights into the crushed car. The beam hit a man in a seat. It was Charles. He didn't look injured. Unconscious, maybe. For a second, they thought they'd pulled off a miracle. They didn't.
Could it have been just his time of death? Was after the phone calls? What a terrible story, though.
The rescue team rushed to him. Charles was still strapped into his seat, not pinned by machinery, not trapped under rubble. He didn't look injured. A firefighter reached out and checked for a pulse. Charles' skin was cold. Charles Peck was dead, and had been for a while. The injuries were catastrophic. Crushed thoracic cavity, severed spine, massive internal bleeding. His heart stopped instantly when the trains collided. The crash occurred at 4:22 p.m. Charles Peck died at 4:22 p.m. According to the medical examiner, brain function ceased the moment of impact. No suffering, no waiting for rescue, instantaneous death. He was dead 12 hours before they found him. He was dead before the first call to Andrea. He was dead for the call to his son, the call to his brother, the call to his stepmother. Dead for every single one of the calls that guided the rescue team through the wreck.
Could there have been some form of damage to the phone that was causing it? If it's been such a smash, such a violent impact, could the phone have been broken and that's what's caused it? Hey, Lycan. What the
The
F
comfortable
files?
explanation is technical glitch. Maybe the impact short-circuited the phone.
That's what I
Maybe
said.
damaged wiring was causing it to randomly dial contacts from his favorites list over and over for 11 hours. But there's a problem with that theory. When firefighters found Charles, they wanted to secure his personal effects, especially the phone that guided the entire rescue operation. They checked his pockets, empty. They checked the floor around his seat, the seat pockets, the debris within arm's reach, no phone. They expanded the search, sifting through wreckage in every direction. They checked under seats and overhead compartments, beneath debris, no phone. They swept the area with metal detectors. They photographed every piece of wreckage before moving it. Standard protocol for securing evidence. They found his wallet. They found his keys. They never found the phone. The device that made 35 calls over 11 hours. The device that pinged cell towers and transmitted a signal strong enough to guide a rescue team through the wreckage was gone.
What the fuck? Imagine if it... Yeah, but this is the thing. It's found... The ping led... What I don't understand is how it led them to a specific area. I didn't think they could ping phones quite that closely. They could triangulate, but not...
It wasn't in his hand, it wasn't in his pocket, it wasn't anywhere in the car. The signal came from his seat, but the source didn't exist. Charles Peck died instantly. He didn't have a pulse.
What if a survivor found the phone was trying to make contact? When you find a phone, you dial through the fave list? Potentially, but they can't find the phone or anyone else there. But the phone is triangulated where they found him. I can't even hazard a guess. Unless unless it was a Vodafone SIM card, because trying to get out of a Vodafone SIM card is impossible.
No brain activity, no phone. Yet for 11 hours, he reached out. He called the woman he was going to marry. He called the children he was leaving behind. He called everyone who loved him over and over until they found his body. And once they did, he hung up. We want to believe that when we die, we leave this world completely. But stories like this make you wonder if the connection is ever fully severed. Maybe in the static between stations,
either amazing or bullshit, yeah.
A signal can still get through.
Yeah, Leanne, I think this was before iPhone.
So tonight, before you go to sleep, check your phone. Make sure it's charged. Make sure the volume is on. Because if it rings in the middle of the night and the caller ID shows a name you haven't seen in years, don't be afraid. Answer it. They might need your help. Or you might need theirs.
Is there a debunk? No debunk! Just accept it, Beardo. It was a ghost. I mean, the crash was real, the guy was real, the family accounts were real, and from what a few people that know the story are saying, there were recordings of the phone. What a
Gather round,
story.
because this happened. Abilene, Texas, January 1996. Brian Bethel sat in his car outside an empty theater parking lot. He was writing a check to pay his internet bill. He stopped
Might be at the end for all of them, yeah.
Then a rhythmic tapping on his window. Two boys stood outside, hoodies pulled low, faces hidden. Brian rolled down the window just a crack. The boy in the green hoodie stepped forward. That's when Brian saw his eyes.
These ain't ghosts. They're fucking roadmen. Fuck up, blood.
Brian Bethel was a reporter, 20 years at the paper, Crime Beat. He'd interviewed murderers, documented accident scenes, covered trauma that sent other reporters to therapy. He was running an errand, nothing unusual about it. But sitting in that parking lot, he gripped the steering wheel until his knuckles went white. His heart slammed against his chest. Every instinct said run. His brain didn't understand why. Not yet. The noise of the city faded away, and traffic went silent, and the wind died. Even the electrical hum of the parking lot lights stopped. The silence was
absolutely blame the chavs.
Brian's ears popped, like a change in pressure, like an airplane descending, but it was instant.
This is a creepypasta.
The hair on his arms stood straight
True
up,
story.
and his ears popped again. Then the parking lot lights buzzing came back, and the traffic returned, but that uneasy feeling remained. Brian looked at the boys outside his window. They looked normal enough, maybe 10 or 12 years old. One was slightly taller. They had pale skin, red hair, nothing remarkable. They stood completely still. No fidgeting, no shifting weight. This is not the way kids naturally move. They stood like statues, patient and motionless. The taller boy smiled, but it was a performance. Friendliness that didn't match the stillness.
You thought black-eyed kids were a myth? I mean, it's supernatural, isn't it? So it's all technically a myth by science. But ask people who live in Cannock. A lot of them believe in the black-eyed children in Cannock. A lot of them.
Patience. The way the boys watched
Ginger's
him.
out stealing souls.
Hey, mister. We have a problem.
That voice was wrong. Smooth and well-spoken, but didn't sound like a child's voice. It sounded like an adult imitating a child, hitting the right notes, but not quite authentic. The boy gestured toward the theater.
We want to see the movie, but we left our money at home. Could you give us a ride to my house to get the cash? It's not far.
He's going to turn around and they're not in the back of the seat. This is like the woman on the side of the road, but with black-eyed children, right?
Brian's thoughts felt slow, heavy, like he was moving underwater, but his hand moved toward the door handle without his permission. He watched his own fingers reaching for it. He tried to fight it, tried to tell himself These were just kids who needed help. He forced himself to look directly at the boy, trying to break whatever spell had taken hold. The boy tilted his head, and light from the marquee cut across his face. No reflection, no life. Then Brian saw the boy had no eyes.
Were they the gang in Hot Fuzz? Yeah. No eyes.
Brian couldn't breathe. His hands were shaking. Adrenaline flooded his system.
PTD?
Every cell in his body screamed the same message. Run. The boy had no eyes. Not damaged eyes. Not clouded eyes. Voids. The entire visible surface of each eye was solid black. Edge-to-edge darkness. Then the trance broke, and panic flooded in. His hand froze on the door lock, then snatched back like he touched a hot stove.
Was he high? Hey, this is real. I like a good ghost story. I don't believe this for a second, but I like a good ghost story.
The change in the boys was immediate. The polite act dropped. The taller boys expressed...
Sarah, fantastic. I think you've nailed it. It was Seg. He hasn't bumped into the black-eyed kids. Seg.
Expression shifted to cold fury, a fury that wasn't human. He didn't scream or pound on the glass, he just stared with those impossible black eyes. An itch formed in Brian's skull, pressure building. The taller boy's voice was so calm, so reasonable.
We just need to get to our mother's house. It won't take long.
Brian's fingers touched the lock
Dash
again.
cam video,
He
I
didn't
would prove
decide
it.
to do it, his hand just moved. The kid didn't sound like a kid anymore. His voice dropped. It sounded cold. It sounded dead.
We can't come in unless you invite us. Let us in.
Nah. Nah. If something can't come in unless you invite it, don't let it in. Because it's either a vampire, black-eyed kids, or bailiffs. Nah. Love a good ghost story too, be it mine was suggest a good ghost storytelling channel. Feel free. Feel free.
We don't have a gun.
Brian hadn't mentioned guns, hadn't thought about guns. If the boy was trying to reassure him, he just made
How
it
does it
worse.
sound dead?
Then
I don't know, you ever watch Proving Demons?
Brian thought about what the kid just said. They needed permission. He couldn't just open the door himself, like some rule prevented it.
We can't come in unless you tell us we can.
It was almost like the boy's voice was coming from inside Brian's brain. He looked down. His hand was an inch from the lock. He had to get out of here.
All the TV
Brian
lights should
slammed
know.
his foot on the gas. The tires squealed. He spun the wheel and tore out of the parking lot. He checked the mirror. The street
It
behind
does
him
sound
was
like a
empty. The
folklore
parking lot
horror
was
tale.
empty. The boys were gone. Not walking away, not running, just gone. Brian drove home fast. He ran into his house, threw the deadbolt, checked every window. He turned on every light and sat in his living room holding a kitchen knife until the sun came up. The next day, he did what any journalist would do. He wrote down everything that happened. Then he published the account online. He titled it simply BEK, Black-Eyed Kids. Within hours, the email started. A cop with 20 years on the force.
And when they grew up, they wrote very famous songs like, let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
A nurse, a software
True
engineer,
story.
all with the same story. 2 children, black eyes, that polite request. And every email said, I've never been that scared in my entire life.
Not as creepy as the Canic black-eyed
The
girl.
emails came from everywhere, different states, different witnesses,
The fish is on a night off.
but the same story. The details matched too perfectly to be a coincidence. Always at night, always a knock or a tap to announce their presence, always a mundane request, a phone call, directions, a ride home, and always that wall of silence, the sudden drop in temperature, the overwhelming sense that a predator is nearby. Portland, 1998. A software engineer leaving downtown late at night. 3 kids on a street corner, 2 boys, 1 girl. They tried to guilt him. One said, "You
Hey, Marie
promised
Jane.
you'd help us." He'd never seen them before.
Why is there 3 of them now? They've recruited Fergie. That's why there's 3 of them.
As his car passed, he saw their eyes in the streetlight. Solid black. Different state, different witness, same eyes. The reports kept coming. Over 1,200 documented accounts, 47 countries, same eyes, same silence, same requests. But there was one strange pattern repeated.
Brian Bethel was a reporter.
Across every account, every country, every year. 100% of documented cases show the same limitation. They cannot enter without permission. They can't get into your car unless you unlock the door.
Sarah, are you doubting this tale? I mean, true story?
They can't cross your threshold unless you invite them. They're bound by some ancient law that even they can't break. So they manipulate, they beg, they weaponize guilt.
It's freezing out here, mister.
We're just kids. Why are you scared of us?
Please. Our mom will be
That was horrific.
so worried.
They use human empathy as a
Oh,
weapon.
horrible.
We're programmed to help children. Evolution wired us that way. They know exactly which buttons to push. But here's what keeps researchers up at night. We have hundreds of accounts from people
Vampires.
who refused, people who listened to their instincts, who drove away, who kept the door locked. We have 0 first-hand accounts from anyone who let them in. No blog post describing what happened next. No police reports filed the following morning. No social media updates. The people who open the door don't tell their stories. Brian Bethel still lives in Abilene. He still works as a journalist. In 2013, a reporter asked if he still thinks about that night.
Urban legend is as bad as Mo Saji chasing Wendigos. It's the offspring of the tit.
I've covered murders, accidents, all kinds of trauma. Nothing compares to that level of fear.
Not that long ago, he found 2 small handprints on his car window. That's scary enough. But what really bothers Brian, the handprints were on the inside.
Nah. It's bullshit, but it's scary bullshit. And I love a good horror story. Bailiff's that like your friend. I used to be a bailiff. Honest question, what are your thoughts on NPC? Non-playable characters? Right, the gamer in me is thinking you're talking about non-playable characters. Do you mean like in the real world? With Matrix and shit? Not for me.
Gather round, because this happened.
Why are you
Charleston, South Carolina, 1995. Sonny Graham lay in a hospital bed. His heart was enlarged and failing. Doctors gave him weeks to live. 200 miles away, a man named Terry Cottle put a gun to his head and pulled the trigger.
Fuck! Don't show again on my YouTube. I get banned from live streaming again. Jesus Christ.
Terry's heart was strong. Doctors rushed it to Charleston and transplanted it into Sonny's chest. Sonny woke up with a new pulse, feeling stronger than he had in years. But Sonny inherited more from Terry than just his heart. A lot more.
Couldn't track him. Ah. Have to tell us your bailiff stories. I dealt with the worst of the worst. I didn't do like I didn't do private debts and stuff. I did people that didn't pay bail conditions, skipping bail and things like that.
Sonny Graham was a popular guy at...
Calling people an NPC is sociopathic behavior. What? I wasn't entirely sure what it meant. It's a video game term.
Hilton Head. As manager of the central plant, he knew just about everyone on the barrier island. His cooking was legendary at fundraisers and community events. The local high school football field was named in his honor. He and his wife were married 38 years, 2 children. In 1994, a virus attacked Sonny's heart muscle. The damage
No
was
worries,
severe.
Stevie.
By 1995, Sonny was 56 years old and dying. His name went on 2 transplant lists. He waited, and his heart kept failing. One evening, Sonny got the call. A heart had become available. Terry Cottle's heart, close to a perfect match. Terry Cottle spent 4 days on life support. A .22 caliber slug entered his skull just behind his right ear. He was 33 years old. That day, his wife Cheryl agreed to take him off life support. His organs could save lives. The surgery went well. Within 6 months, Sonny was strong enough to go on a fishing trip to Alaska. But something was different. Sonny had always hated...
I've seen a cop's body cam footage with the capture EVP. If you're on about in Chrissy Watt's house, A, it's all easily debunked, and B, I won't cover it on my channel because the Chrissy Watts thing, A, it's fucking horrendous, absolutely disgusting, and I stay away from stuff with the kids, you know? Anything to do with kids and murder, especially that recent, I won't go near it.
Hot dogs. The smell, the taste, everything about him. Now he ate them every day, sometimes 2 or 3.
He's been possessed by Crow Judas. Crow in the house.
He developed a taste for beer and heavy metal music. He never cared about beer and metal before. His wife started seeing changes. Sonny's handwriting looked different. He walked differently. He laughed differently. She said he seemed like a different person. His friends noticed too. Friends that he had.
Beto, did you see the comment of the guy unsubscribing because you had to go with Karens? Karens are fucking knobs, mate. If you're insulted by the Karens when they behave so bad and me laughing at them, you're probably a fucking Karen. Do you know, like when you hear those horrible stories and you've got a group of friends, and then that one friend, every group has got the same group of friends, and it's that one person, the bullshitter. You know, the bullshitter? And you're talking amongst your friends, and they're like, yeah, there's always that bullshitter, the one that's done better than you, the one that thinks he's got a Guinness record, but he hasn't, but he's told everyone he has, and all of that stuff. If you don't know who that friend is in your friend group, it's you. And if you don't find Karen videos funny, it's because you're a Karen. Adios.
For 40 years or more.
Leave a like on your way
Sonny
out.
felt something else, something he couldn't explain to anyone. He felt a pull toward the donor's family. He needed to thank them, to meet them, to understand who had given him this second chance.
Prism, let's be fair, if somebody's calling somebody an NPC because they don't think for themselves and they're just generally horrible people, I'm cool with it. It's better than some of the words you can call them. There's no harm in it. There are NPCs out there, let's be honest. Like that silly bint that was calling me a fucking racist and shit. NPC.
In late 1996, he wrote the donor's widow. Her name was Cheryl Cottle. She agreed to meet him. They met at a restaurant in Charleston in January 1997. The moment Sonny saw her, his chest tightened. He felt a physical jolt, a sudden acceleration that didn't feel like attraction or nerves. It
Do you know what they do with the spare bits that are left? I imagine they create them.
felt like recognition. His heart beat faster when she smiled. It slammed against his ribs when she spoke. He felt a rush of emotion that didn't belong to him. Love, guilt, and a desperate need
Male
to
name
protect
is
this
Kevin.
woman. Cheryl felt it too. She said later that meeting Sonny was like seeing Terry again. Cheryl was only 30 years old. She looked at this older man with gray hair and weathered hands, but she felt her dead husband's presence. She felt him looking through Sonny's eyes. Sonny went home to his wife that night, but he couldn't stop thinking about Cheryl. He called her. They talked for hours. He visited her. He felt compelled to take care of her in ways he couldn't explain. Soon, Sonny's marriage.
Chris Williams, I've just read, I scrolled up, I could see what people were saying there. I'm so sorry for your loss. Very, very sorry.
Marriage fell apart. His wife couldn't compete with a ghost. That April, Cheryl married another man. Sonny gave away the bride, standing in for her late father. Sonny watched her walk toward someone else, but it was Terry's heart pounding in his chest. That marriage didn't last either. Both couples fell apart under the weight of what neither could explain, the pull between Sonny and Cheryl that defied reason.
Sonny and Shay, roll. I got you, babe. Thought this guy was Maury Popovich, Povovich, something like that, wasn't it? I'm only loosely aware of that guy because my mother used to watch him.
Cheryl married Sonny in December 2004. 2 different men, same heart. And that heart...
If he didn't like hot dogs, beer, and metal, he was already dead.
...was bringing her husband back.
Oh, Crow's not here.
For a
I'm
while,
just mocking
things
him.
felt right. Sonny felt younger, he had a new wife, a new heart, a new beginning. Then the depression started. Terry Cottle hadn't just died, he'd killed himself. He was a man who struggled with depression he couldn't escape. He put a gun to his head because the weight of living became unbearable. And now something dark lived inside Sonny. His personality shifted. Friends who'd known him for decades said they didn't recognize him anymore. The gentle, kind man who was the first to do a friend a favor, that man was disappearing. And Sonny talked about feeling trapped, about living someone else's life, about thoughts that didn't feel like his own. Sonny became moody and withdrawn. He grew possessive, jealous in ways he'd never been. He accused Cheryl of seeing other men. He followed her car. He checked her phone. Then the fight started. The relationship turned toxic. Sonny felt trapped in a life he didn't recognize. He said he didn't feel like himself anymore. He felt like a passenger in his own body, watching someone else make decisions. In 2007, Sonny drew up a will. He asked his nephew to be the executor. He organized his finances, paid off debts, settled accounts. People noticed. They asked if he was okay. Sonny said he was fine, just getting things in order. The beer, the hot dogs, the instant love for Cheryl, his handwriting changed to match Terry's looser, more careless style. These weren't coincidences. These were Terry's preferences, Terry's traits, Terry's life. Sonny walked a path already walked. He followed footprints that weren't his own. The years passed. Whatever joy Sonny found in his second chance evaporated. Instead, Sonny had a sense of impending doom. He was living Terry Cottle's life, and he knew how that life ended.
At least his heart was in the right place. These are made-up stories, right?
April 1st, 2008, 12 years, 12 days after the transplant. Neighbors in Vidalia, Georgia were jolted awake by the sound of a shotgun blast.
I regret my joke already.
That morning, Sonny Graham drank his coffee and told Cheryl he was taking his 9-year-old stepson to the dentist, then off to work. A normal day. But Sonny made a detour to his backyard shed. There, the 69-year-old picked up the 12-gauge shotgun he'd taken on countless hunting trips. He pointed the muzzle at the right side of his throat, just like Terry did all those years ago. Then Sonny pulled the trigger. It was April 1st, almost exactly 13 years since another man's suicide gave Sonny Graham a second chance at life. Different weapon.
He said it. Just so you know, YouTube have relaxed the rules this week on what you can and can't see. And as long as you're not going into depth over stuff, you can actually say a lot of words you couldn't say before on YouTube. They've realized the error in their ways, but there is still other stuff that you can't see. You're still not allowed to drop the child word, you know?
Same method, same location. Sonny Graham died instantly. He left Cheryl a widow for the second time. 2 husbands lost, both to self-inflicted gunshots to the head. 2 men, 1 heart, same fate. The story spread across the world. Reporters wrote about cellular memory and whether organs could hold a suicide gene. The internet lit up with theories. Scientists documented this phenomenon for decades. Personality changes following heart transplantation. 4 categories: changes in preferences, alterations in emotions and temperament, modifications of identity, and memories from the donor's life. The heart contains about 40,000 neurons, a network that operates independently of the...
Does anyone else think Cheryl is a jinx? It's like there are people in it. I don't know why, but every time I go out with a group of friends, somebody punches me. It's because you're an asshole. That's why people keep punching you. You're an asshole. The problem is you. Why do I keep falling out with everyone around me? Because you're an asshole.
Brain.
I'm taking this story as not real.
Communicates bidirectionally with the brain and other organs. Researchers documented this cardiac nervous system in the early 1990s. Some theorized that cellular memory could transfer personality characteristics from donor to recipient. Studies of 73 heart transplant patients showed 89% reported personality changes after receiving their organ.
Could that just be down to stress and trauma and all of that stuff associated with losing a fucking major part of your body, becoming close to death? Surely.
And not subtle shifts, fundamental alterations in who they were. Claire Sylvia received a heart-lung transplant from an 18-year-old male motorcyclist. She suddenly craved beer and chicken nuggets, food she later learned were her donor's favorites. She dreamed about a man named Tim L. Her donor's name was Tim. A woman received a heart from a police officer killed in the line of duty. She started seeing flashes of light in her eyes, feeling burning sensations on her cheeks. She later learned the officer was shot in the face. A 5-year-old boy received the heart of a 3-year-old named Tim. The recipient had never been told the donor's name. He called his donor Timmy. He said Timmy got hurt when he fell down and likes Power Rangers. Well, Tim fell from a window ledge, reaching for a Power Ranger toy.
But nobody ever knows who the donors are, really, do they? This is America, I guess. Is it the same in America? In the UK, you never know who the donors were. I mean, you can sign things so you know who the donors are, but I'm getting a whiff. It's bullshit.
The theories exist. The documentation exists. The cases stack up, one after another. People receiving organs and receiving something else. Preferences, memories, traits that aren't even their own. But theories don't explain the weight of it, the lived experience of looking in the mirror and not recognizing yourself, of loving someone you've never met, of walking toward a shed with a shotgun because something inside you, something that isn't you, knows exactly what to do. Sonny Graham's heart remembered what his brain never knew. It remembered Terry's widow. It remembered Terry's pain.
Donors are
and when the
anonymous.
time came,
That's just making me think, so many people knowing who their donors were. You can find out if who the donor is, family wants you to know. Yeah, but that many cases?
Remembered Terry's choice to end it all.
Especially with a kid.
Thank you so much for hanging out today. My name is AJ. This is the Y-Files, and that was a campfire story. No debunking, no analysis, just a creepy story to scare you and the kids.
You motherfucker! The campfire stories! I was waiting for debunks, logical explanations. Campfire stories. I've been robbed. Robbed. Oh, dear God. Hey, Chris, I know you're having a terrible day, but I know what cheers you up.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
You can't explain urban. The last one is real. Julie, campfire tales. He's just said the campfire tales. No debunking. They were made up stories. They may be based on people's experiences. There's a documentary. The woman had someone's eyes donated and she was having flashbacks from the deceased person. How true is that? I don't know. That was a horror film, right? That was an horror film called The Eye. It was originally a tartan film, which were the Japanese or South Korean horror movies. And then Jessica Alba did the American version. The American version sucks. Needs a rar.
Rawr. Rawr.
Might be interested to look into some. See if you can debunk them. I mean, I'm not a scientist. Memories surely can't be passed. Look at my last comment. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in here, and trying to find comments is an absolute ball ache. I can't see it. I can't see it. I read a book about the eyes years ago, thinking I might still have it. I mean, as horror stories, I love ghost stories and scary tales and stuff. I really do enjoy them. Really do enjoy them. It wasn't a film, it was a documentary thing. It was definitely... There was definitely a movie with Jessica Alba called The Eye, where she had eye transplants and was seeing stuff from the woman. Then she started seeing dead people too. So it's a little bit different. A little bit different. Wraith Hunters, how you doing? Steam Machine, there was a similar sci-fi movie or series where they found the image of the murderer burned into the retinas of the victim. Can't remember the show movie it was from though. Interesting. Who's coming to Derby? Oh yeah, Derby Jail is soon. 7th, right? I think it's the 7th. Forgot my own meet and greet date. You know, check out Mr. Ghost for good campfire ghost stories. Mr. Ghost. Obviously, I'm not going to do it tonight. It's definitely... Well, I might have a look after the stream because I've only got half hour left. Mr. Ghost, we dive into the bizarre and unexplained. Alright. Right, I'm subbing. I'm subbing. Just to check it out after. And if it's awful, like it don't matter. That Happy Gilmore. What? I don't believe in anything like this unless I personally experience it for myself firsthand. Absolutely fine. Wasn't Fringe? Yeah, it doesn't strike me as a Fringe episode. I think I've seen all of them. The mum had to have a blood transplant. She was bleeding out. The transplant affected her in different ways. Did it change? But see, that was obviously falling in love with the same person and all that stuff, and it sounds a little bit too far-fetched. Selling memory in heart transplants is a controversial but reported phenomena where recipients develop new preferences, emotions, and even memories mirroring their donors. We'll have to look into that, I think. Don't chat GPT, eh? It'll be fucking wrong. Beto, if you don't like it, I'll come down to Wales and I'll buy you a Coke and rum. How about a rum and Coke? I'll settle for a rum and Coke. Hope it isn't true because my husband's going to need a kidney transplant. I'm sure it's more to do with trauma. Not just trauma. Obviously, if you need a transplant, it's to save your life. And for a while, you know, for a while you're going to be concentrating on the wrong thing. You know, like, if I don't get that. You know what I mean? I linked a research article in the Discord. Thank you very, very much, Mickey. Changed the skin and replicated the skin type of the donor. What? It was a series from the 80s. Not sure if it was the Twilight Zone or something. Oh, do you know what? Would it have been the thing with Jonathan Frakes? Strange but true. Not strange but true. What was that called? It was strange but true. It's gone. Good evening, Pastor Pert. What the fuck time do you call this? You're not even in work, are you? Some donors reported suddenly liking different foods. Thought of impending doom would... Yeah, I agree. It could do strange things, yeah? Getting a molar removed could be traumatic. Yeah, F that. F that. Gives me the EBGBs, that. Coke and rum or rum and coke, what's the difference? I'm just being a knob, to be fair. I'm just being a knob. If I've got any mods in, which I don't think I have, they can post a link to the Discord. I know, I'm late. I'm late. Ah, fuck off. Sneaks on Homer. What? Whenever I had a photo taken of myself, I end up with one black eye and not the other. Don't tell me why. I had a black eye for years, but that's because I burst a blood vessel when I fractured my eye socket. It's not a sippy cup, it's my chug jug! Chug jug. Beyond belief. Beyond belief, that's what I was thinking of then. You like Bailey? My son had a liver transplant, but he was so young I wouldn't know any differences. Love your beard, but trauma has nothing to do with people changing or picking up habits of the donor. We don't know everything about the human body. Oh, we don't. We do not. Thank you, Jolene. There you go. There's the Discord link. I don't know. Where's Possum Pete? There. Right there. And also there. Kaylee, I know all about it. I'm missing one up there, 2 down there, and half a front tooth. The front tooth was eaten. The other one's like a punch in the face really hard. Cool girl, Mad Brit, how you doing? Beardo-sized Tommy Tippy. It's a chug jug. Chug jug sounds wrong. No, it doesn't. It's mine. You will respect the chug jug. What does Mary love? Massive fucking cock.
Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick.
Karen Odom, how you doing? Hat with a finger. Sure, I've got a feeling it's still broke. Beardo's Winners Boss Goals, how you all doing what today? The fuck I'm is looking that? At... What was that? T-shirt idea for Beardo, a giant jug that says my chug jug. Nice to see you cutting down on your gin then. It's water. I don't drink gin. Gin kicks the shit out of me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Adult sippy cup. What did you miss? 3/4 of a stream. Jordan Sutherland, how are you doing? Beardoception. They showed that clip on the big fat quiz of telly. Huh? Any pure bloods on your stream, Beardo? Pure bloods? What the hell is a pure blood? I used to work at Sheffield's most haunted pub, now Starbucks. In 2 years of staying there overnight, I never witnessed anything. There you go. I mean, I worked in a place called Miskin Manor when I was younger. Back when I fucking believed everything. And that place was notoriously haunted, and I didn't see anything. Loads of people did, but I didn't. Beardo needs a water cooler in his room. I want a fridge. Didn't say tug jug. Oh.
Wanker.
Rude. Everyone that's being rude, it's for you. Don't acknowledge. Okay, then, I won't. Beardo, favourite Evil Dead movie? I'm probably going to surprise everyone here. The 2019 Freddy Alvarez. I think the fourth one is utterly fantastic. I could claim my house is haunted. My house is the most haunted in Biker, but if no one else can prove theirs is haunted, I can claim it. True. Oops, we've had a spillage. We've had a spillage. The jump scare got them. Sorry. At least it's not a ban. True. You're banned too. What do you mean that wasn't scary, Laura Lee? How dare you? How dare you? Ass hat signal. What? We got a small fridge in my house. Forgot where we got it. Yeah, I said I'm going to get one. Miss Skeek was like, you're just going to fill it with beer. You don't want to drink beer. Your house is haunted because of you. Not. The entire plan... Oh my god. Issa, your last account was shit. Your new account was shit. You keep copying and pasting this same thing across different channels, Issa KRT. Right, so this guy on this channel, Asa New York City, Asa KRT, is the guy doing the rounds, but he's forgotten he's not on his burner account. 103 videos, 323 subscribers. This guy is lying, or coming into streams and stirring up to say that Angela Perrin is lying. Hey, Mr. Troll, how do you like that? You've used the wrong account again, you fucking genius. And now I've embarrassed you. You're banned for life. Thank you, Jolene. Jolene got him. Don't you feel silly, sir? Came in on his real account that time. What a genius. He had a different account called something magic or magician or something. And he got blocked everywhere. And he's copied and pasted the same thing and used his real account. I'm also going to be reporting your channel because you're a troll. Beardo? What? I'm sorry, but if you're going to be that stupid, you're going to get called out for it. Dickhead. Not even a good trolling. No, it's not. If you want to come in and troll me, I'll just chew you out and ban you. But if you're going to come in and say that somebody is lying with stage 4 cancer, I will fucking embarrass you. How disgusting. Laura Lee with a £5 for the troll, idiot. Laura Lee keeps paying me when stupid people come in and shout at me. Thank you, Laura Lee. Only 20 fake accounts to go, Beardo. Oh, there'll be more. You know what? I kind of miss it when trolls were good. Now they're just idiots. Nearly did a full stream without a troll. I know. Jolene just sat there side-eyeing the chat. Probably working really hard. But there's just that side glint. It's like, boom! Gone, troll! Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Laura Lee. Yesterday's live. Yesterday's live was unreal. There were loads of them. Action Man will catch you every time. Those eagle eyes are everywhere. You tell him, BB1. You tell him. Not everyone is boogie. Exactly. It takes a real shitty person to do that. What an absolute royal bellend. I'm a troll, Beardo. What you trying to say? The audacity. Hey. Please do not call me a pitbull, because the other pitbull in the... Jolene is a legend. She is. She is. Trolls are so dumb. Oh, that was a different breed of stupid. And again, I think it's another account from the same group of people. Not even the same group of people. I think that group of people, they've all got 4 or 5 burner accounts that they're using. Because even Jeanette turned back up yesterday, back as Jeanette 101. But I can't find her now. After I called her out and told her I knew that she was uploading my footage without any edits. Troll week, it absolutely is. The thing is, this is those lot, you know? And they must have multiple accounts, because there is no way on this earth do I believe that Frankie and Angelina have that many friends. You want a pitbull, Beto? You're a little husky. Thank you. Rottweiler, I'll take that. Sorry if I didn't get back from the return call. You're like, yeah, I don't deal with insurance over it. We do deal with insurance. Oh, right, medical insurance. Nah, it's all paid for. Beto has a dragon. Wait, what? Better not be any of that rude shit. Last time somebody told me about dragons and I looked it up, wasn't a pleasant experience. Yo, Rottweiler is fitting. How can people be asked to troll people? Because some of the people in that circle, they have live streams dedicated to trolling. Literally, they invite people on and they troll each other. Football or rugby. Can't stand football. At the moment, I'm not much of a fan of rugby because Wales are shit at it. But I've always been a rugby guy. Beto has a dragon. Beto is a dragon. Beto is his own troll. What do you mean? Wouldn't call Beto a pitbull. More like a Saint Bernard. You saying I dribble everywhere? It's not a blouse. Fax it.
You've been panned.
It's Pinky's Dragons, not the PG-18 Alright. Alright. Davey Nelson, it starts at 7 o'clock every Tuesday and Sunday on this channel. And then 2 PM in the daytime for the other channel. But there's nothing paranormal about the other channel. Nothing else to do? Exactly. Your mirror trolls you. Well, since trolls are liars, that means I'm fucking beautiful. Beardo, you're more like a pug.
Wankers.
I have to remember that one next time I'm climbing off your mutt.
I love your shirt. Mrs. Geek on it. It is Mrs. Geek on the shirt. My wife is sat just above my nipples. My nipples ain't there. Shut up. Won't be the first time I've been hit with a skillet. What? 100% a rotty. Thank you, Lisa. I have 2 channels. I don't know what to do with my other one. I can barely get this one up off the ground. YouTube's hard, man. Caliber of trolls decline. Absolutely. Latest trend. I've seen that one. I just died laughing at the frying pan. Why do trolls no longer live under bridges? Instead, they live above them. Get a better signal. True. Guy called himself a pit bull because the short name is Pit is Bully. True. You can see the pug. Thank you for the £2 there, Jennifer Taylor. Great stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do like the reaction streams. They are a lot of fun. It's not a Mrs. Geek blouse. Fucking work, you bastard.
You've been panned.
Why have I got 2 panned buttons? What's the other one then?
You've been panned.
Got 2 panned buttons. What a knob. Pugs are cute in their own ugly way, but they aren't very intelligent. Beardo, they're insulting you. I know they are. My dog is an icon. Check out the pic. Beautiful dog. Beardo, be that goat. True. I remember the reaction lives. We've just done a reaction live. What do you mean you remember them? We've just done one. Me. And I did one yesterday. Your memory is superb, sir. You remember 20 minutes ago. You insult me, you gotta be good at it. Angie Metzner, thank you for the £5. Thank you for making my birthday awesome. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for spending your birthday with us, Angie. You bloody legend. Beardo Pinky meant she made a dragon for you, Mr. Oh. Oh. I'll have to go and have a look. I got copyright with some of the songs I've sung too. But I haven't said I don't want it for money. Yeah, none of my stuff over Christmas, all of that was copyright claimed as shit. Because of the Corey Taylor cover and because of the Chris Rea songs. Can't stop laughing. The pan button makes me laugh every time.
You've been panned.
You know, I love his shirt. I was a caregiver for a gentleman who wore them every day. A closet full of them, and I miss him. I've got a lot of shirts. I've got a lot of them. I got a couple of horror ones. I got a Goonies one. For them lot start. Avengers ones, and just some are hideous. I've got a Jose Jalapeno one. So I'm just seeing somebody talk to somebody in the chat that I haven't seen for like an hour. You sing or just play? I used to be a frontman in the bands. I'm not a very good guitarist, to be fair. I'm even fucking worse now. I mean, most people have noticed that my guitar, my Explorer's down off the wall by the side of the computer there because I started trying to play again. And I suck. I've forgotten a lot. You also have a lot of blouses. No, I do not. He's not on a stick. The reason I got it is because I've actually got a Jose Jalapeno tattoo. God damn it. There. That was your one-way ticket to the gun show. Pow! What a knob. You got a beer and dragon shirt. That sounds pretty cool. Music stream when? Oh, no. No, no, no. Have I still got my bike? The 2 bikes in the garage, but I am getting rid of them. They haven't been out in going on 4 years now. Is it Petal's birthday? Guys, do your thing. It's Petal's birthday as well. Fill the chat with happy birthdays for Petals as well. How many people have got the same birthday? That's the 4th one, right? That has got to be the most. Has to be the most. Vicky Emming, thank you for the 50 Australian dollars. Thank you very, very much. Beardo, play the mortuary assistant. I played a lot of that game. A lot of it when it first came out. If they've added something new to it, I'll play it again at some point. Hey, have you seen they've made a mortuary assistant film? Coming out soon. It looks pretty damn good as well. Vicky Emming is absolutely amazing. She is absolutely amazing. And if it is anyone else's birthday, happy birthday to you as well, because there's a lot tonight. It's my birthday this year. You suck at it? You suck at what? It's my unbirthday. I got a video coming on the seg. What? Right. Sir, if you're coming in here to troll, it's probably not a good idea. Because the last one, it didn't go so well. So I'm going to look at your channel. Yeah, you got a debunking video coming on the Side Eye Guy, have you? With your channel of fuck all. Could it possibly be because the Supreme Debunker deleted his account? Could it? Oh, look. Started your channel today. The fuck out of here. Jolene. Get him. Fucking idiot. That's the Supreme Debunker, ladies and gentlemen, with an alt account because he got banned. Yes, I have. No, you haven't. You're about as original as Toothache on me. Get out. Get out. Brand new account created today. Yeah, it's the same guy that kept telling me there was a debunk coming on me. He's got me. Massive debunk coming. Then when I looked at his channel, no content. Because he's banned, he's made a new account. What a dick. Like, how boring is your life where you've got to make troll accounts? I'm gonna friends. I'm just gonna make another account. Nobody'll check. Beardo's possessed by demons. That's the dude trolling Bristol. Yeah, shit at it. Go work in fucking Mackey's. Oh. Jumped up Jeebus chimney. The trolls have zero fucking like. True. Yawn, we literally know their MO. Get a hobby or touch grass. True. At least he changed his profile picture because the last one he had was shit. Beardo is as old as Gandalf. Not. 2 years younger. Probably lives in his mum's... Laura Lee for the troll again. Let's go, Laura Lee. Thank you for the £5. Trolls. I'm literally getting paid every time you take the piss out of me. Thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you very much. Troll, you just earned me £5. If you were better at YouTube, you could have earned £5 there. What a dick. Is it Mackey's in the UK too? I thought it was an Australian thing. No, we all call it Mackey's in the UK. Go to Mackey's. Do you remember when you went to ban the Supreme Debunker and he begged you to forgive him? Please forgive me, Beardo. No. Yeah, him, the Jimbo. And Jimbo had another account. He came in, same profile picture, still Jimbo with different numbers after his name. Came into a stream yesterday. Like, hey, Beardo, these reactions are hilarious. And I'm like, will you please fuck off? Don't want you people about me. Wrong with them. It's the same. Beardo his name on DM. I think they'll go fuck themselves. We got to figure out a dragon name for Beardo. Rar. That's my dragon name. Rar. Nothing special. Just rar.
Rar. Rar.
Absolutely true. We do need a sign saying don't feed the trolls. Am I missing something here? I keep seeing people talk to Mr. Prism. And I haven't seen his name in the chat for like an hour. Facts. Beardo gets stalked. True. Sandra, BPH UK, thank you for the £5 troll tax. There you go, troll. You've earned me £10 now. Actually, you've earned me 60 because Vic Yemen has just donated another 50. This community fucking rules. Trolls come in, get shit talked, get banned. Community like, we'll pay you for that, sir. Troll toll, paid. Yes, shit. Why can't I see him? That's bizarre. I can't see him. I got 2 chat windows open. There he is. I seen him. He was talking to Pinky's Arts and Craft. I seen him. I seen him. Mr. Prism's definitely here. You must have missed a magical quote from him. Must have. Another $2 on the troll tax. Troll toll. Troll... I'm going to stick one of those bars up in the corner of my screen somewhere. And instead of donations and goals, I'll just put troll toll. And every time somebody puts money in, that sounds like a lot of work. Never mind. Beard, have you got top chat on? What? I've always got top chat on. Beardo can clearly see now the rain is gone. Kelly with the $4.99 for the trolls, and Robinson with the £10 for the troll toll. This is amazing. Yeah, Mickey, it is possibly an issue because I'm not wearing my glasses. Thank you, Kelly Joe, and thank you, Anne Robinson. Thank you. Put all chat on. That's made zero difference. Always has top chat. Yeah, when you're in YouTube Studio, I don't think it makes a difference. I'm in YouTube Studio for my chat, so it shouldn't make any difference. Blue Sky Lissa, thank you very much for the $1.99 for the troll toll. After 10 trolls, Band Beardo will do the truffle shuffle. He will fucking not. He will not. Oh, shit. Worst thing is, I've been here all street. I saw you earlier, and I kept seeing people talk to you, and I'm like, I'm sure he's gone. Sorry. June Moonchild, thank you for the £5 troll toll. Jennifer Taylor with the £5. Beardo rules trolls. Thank you, Jennifer Taylor. Wonder how angry these people are going to be. Do you reckon they'll stop now? They're like, fuck, every time we call him out, he's earning money off us. Laura Lee, I don't know what you started. It was fucking brilliant. Brilliant. I like it. Right, I'm going to put... We haven't raided Don't Scare Claire in a while. I've been sending people elsewhere. So tonight, we're sending everyone to Don't Scare Claire. Her premiere countdown is on. Dad SRS, we've had trolls coming in tonight. And I've chewed them out, banned them, mocked them. And then the community have been paying me to mock the trolls by saying, look, he's earning money when he's getting trolled, you idiots. Perfect end to the stream, I imagine. So, Beardos, Weirdos, Balls and Ghouls. We're about to end. Please do go and check out Don't Scare Claire. The link is at the top. That joke don't make any sense. Oh, it does. Die Laughing, thank you for the $1.99 troll toll. I appreciate you. So, have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy Don't Scare Claire. Tomorrow we'll be live at 2 p.m. doing some funny reaction stuff. W. Sean Bailew with the $49.99 for the troll toll to end the stream. Absolutely epic, my friend. Absolutely epic. Thank you for seeing us out on such a momentous occasion. Jethro, thank you for the 20 months. And yes, rollops. Much love to you all. Beardo out. I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. I left you waiting. I left you waiting. My wife is mad at me because she asked me to sync her phone. So I threw it in the sea. Bye! I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Get those tomatoes out of my chat. Get out! God. Firing blanks.
Mine. Baseball bat.
Please you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already... Out of the goodness of my heart, I tell you guys jokes and you throw fucking tomatoes at me. Rude.